Compared to these rich folks, the poor are the least likely to steal. Alisa looks confused, and Mortvy jokingly says their palace was built by his grandfather. Alisa whispers back, "Today is her special savor day. Don't miss it." They swapped earrings like kids, while the snow outside danced along with their silence. Passing a glimmering red bridge, Alisa finally broke the silence and apologized, and Mortvy, of course, played the hero and forgave her. She curiously asked Alisa why she wanted to learn, sparking Alisa's interest, and they chatted away until they reached her doorstep. The carriage stopped. They smiled lingeringly, knowing each other, feeling like old friends before bidding farewell. Mortvy nervously asked her out for the first time. Alisa pretended to be mad as she hopped off a carriage, but quietly told him when he caught up. It's not forbidden, sometimes in December. St. Petersburg is all snowy and Christmas shows up like a cheeky kid right on time. Ed, as always, gifted Alisa a shiny gold necklace, while her mum handed her an iron cage. What a plot twist. Alisa's smile faded but quickly returned. She understood her mum's worries, but come on, a cage. How could it ever restrain that longing for freedom? That night, Mortvy crept into the castle and knocked on the window with a bean. Hearing the noise, Alisa stepped out, saw Mortvy, and her mood instantly brightened like the sun coming up. Little did she know she was about to receive the warmest gift this Christmas, as Mortvy prepared ice skating and took her hand. Gliding along the never, she stumbled. He swooped in, wrapping arms around her like a movie scene. She twirled and jumped on the ice, making her burst into laughter, and the skates seemed to join in on the fun. St. Petersburg's December still saw snow, yet tonight was heartwarming. What a cozy evening. They watched street performers together, played with the lost little cutie, and tasted sweet treats from street vendors just like two little sprites. In the busy marketplace lit up by shimmering lights, Alisa thought she was the embodiment of freedom and joy. Just then, Alex's shadow appeared, harboring ill intention toward these girls, planning to whisk Alisa away, but she stopped him in his tracks. They entered a tavern, danced energetically, and Alex gifted Alisa a book, leading them into a spirited debate over its themes. During the squabble, a partner, Fly, couldn't handle it and mocked Alisa, and Mortvy quickly jumped in to smooth things over. But Fly's insults were relentless, and she snapped, even throwing a punch. Mortvy quickly grabbed her and wrestled her down. After a brief silence, Fly didn't let up, and her words got even worse. As they scampered away, the carriage revealed their moods. Alisa was filled with warmth and surprises. She wished the night would never end, however, at the very moment of parting, she still had to summon up her courage to tell Mortvy that love is just. Goodbye. Before Alisa could finish, Mortvy leaned in, even understanding the differences clearly. The class divide between them couldn't be bridged by any amount of romance. Goodbye. This goodbye was laden with meaning. Perhaps after tonight, they truly wouldn't meet again. But how could the red thread of destiny snap so easily? This time, the calm felt unusually lonely. That day, Mortvy and the crew arrived at the market, gearing up for a skit on rich drunkards, everyone gathering for a lively show. At Alex's command, they scanned the surroundings cautiously, feeling something was off, and everyone's eyes turned alert. Drunkard dropped his wallet, surrounded by noble carriages a trap. Fly couldn't wait and dashed in. Luckily, he pulled back just in time, and everyone grew cautious. Realizing this was a dangerous signal, Alex waved to retreat. But Fly wasn't done yet. Halfway through, she turned around despite the warnings and charged ahead. Caught, Fly had nowhere to escape, and the count arrived, making things even worse. Just then, the whistle sounded, and the hidden police team sprang into action, and in a crucial moment, Mortvy bolted. He rolled over, successfully severing the handcuffs, and they fled desperately, but the police were professionally trained. One partner tried to help, but ended up caught red-handed. Thanks to their teamwork, they managed to pull down a huge sign on the bridge, finally halting their pursuers. Mortvy's selfless help made Fly feel guilty, and after expressing gratitude, they began to split up and run. Suddenly they were caught up. The count was as excited as a rabid wolf. Mortvy turned and ran, only to get slashed on the foot, causing him to trot around the fire pit like a headless chicken. Spotting a chance, he tried to scale the bank, but the count hovered with his knife, watching him like a hawk. At the crucial moment, Alex finally took action, and the castle buzzed while his mother continued disliking Alisa as always. Every chance, she had created opportunities for the count and his daughter to meet. Today she had even arranged a magic show to tighten their bond. All in the hopes of marrying Alisa off quickly, but Alisa, being clever, saw through the magic trick and exposed it in front of everyone. It was like slapping her mother with a largota. In anger, Dad stormed into Alisa's room and found her reading. It was the book Alex had gifted her, filled with rebellious and bold ideas, and in a fit of rage, Dad ordered a search of all her books. The banned books were tossed into the flames, and Alisa lost more than that. It felt like losing a sister in her servant and the teacher who was due to arrive. Before leaving, she gifted Alisa the final boost of courage that would ignite her escape. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing content.